This is the all-new BMW iX1, a pure electric version of the X1 SUV that's set to go on sale later this year. It's the first ever X1 EV, and it makes its debut alongside brand new petrol, diesel, and plug-in hybrid versions of the popular family car. Now, it goes without saying that this is a competitive area of the market. Rivals span everything from the Mercedes EQA and Audi Q4 e-tron to the Ford Mustang Mach-E and Genesis GV60. And while the BMW might look a little conventional compared to those last two, heck, it certainly looks more normal than the BMW iX and i7. Under the metalwork and behind the bright blue details sit some pretty interesting stats. There's just one model at launch, the xDrive 30e, and it uses BMW's 5th generation eDrive technology with a single motor on each axle for all-wheel drive. Every model gets a 64.7 kWh battery, which BMW claims is good for between 257 and 272 miles on a charge, depending on exact specification. Down on its longest range rivals, but competitive nonetheless. Charging for the iX1 is capped at 130 kilowatts, so a 10 to 80% top-up, BMW says, will take 29 minutes at an appropriate rapid charger. All cars get an 11 kilowatt onboard charger, upgradable to 22 kilowatts if you've got the cash and the home tech to cover it. Honestly though, we wouldn't bother. Standard 7 kilowatt home wall box will do the job in around 9 hours. Back to the iX1's powertrain and of course, performance. Combined, the iX1's two motors produce 309 brake horsepower with 494 Nm of torque, more than the larger rear-wheel drive iX3. This allows the iX1 to sprint from 0 to 62 miles an hour in 5.7 seconds and hit an electronically limited top speed of 112 miles an hour. For those of you interested in hybrids, there's a couple of plug-in models on offer as well, the fastest of which will match the iX1 in a straight line. Inside, the iX1 features a pair of screens, a 10.25-inch digital instrument cluster and a 10.7-inch touchscreen for the infotainment, forged together in what BMW calls its curved display. All models get BMW's new iDrive 8 software from the i4 and iX, which can be operated via voice or touch. BMW has ditched the conventional click wheel on the center console. You can expect all the usual quality trinkets though, materials and tech, while a Harman Kardon stereo and panoramic sunroof will feature on the options list. It's bigger than before too, longer, wider and taller than the previous non-electric X1, with an extra 22mm in the wheelbase. We'll need to wait until we've had a chance to sit inside, but this should, in theory, translate to a more spacious cabin, both in the front and in the rear. The iX1 also gets a 490-litre boot with the seats in place, 1,495 litres with the rear bench folded down. In terms of trims, we expect the usual Sport, X-Line and M Sport specs will be available, while BMW says there are 12 exterior colours to choose from, including a frozen paint option from BMW Individual for the first time. It's not yet clear whether all of these will be offered on the iX1, but be grateful it's not just white, black or grey that's offered by Polestar. BMW claims all cars will come with alloy wheels between 17 and 20 inches, plus 2-zone climate control, sat-nav and a reversing camera, as well as a host of safety features. Prices are not yet confirmed, but don't expect much change from £50,000. Head to DrivingElectric.com for all the latest electric and hybrid car advice, news and reviews, and check us out on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. Finally, while you're here, make sure you hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel and turn on notifications to ensure you never miss a video.